All right, so we're on another hole here. So another dog leg right here. Again, what we're working on, we want to kind of continue to keep that trend going. And you know what I would recommend is continuing to find a lot of shots when you're on the golf course, or a lot of holes when you're out practicing. Maybe go to those holes or try to make the hole a dog leg right. You know, something that makes you want to feel like you're shaping it that way, since we're trying to get away from this, right? So we're here on this par 5 right here, and it definitely got the trees up the right, sets up for a little bit of a cut here. So visually, it should already give you that feeling you want that ball to work the direction we're trying to get it to work, so we can get away from that kind of that pull draw or that hook that you're hitting a little bit. So why don't we go ahead and hit one? Still working on that move, but really getting the visual for that little left to right movement. Okay, good. All right, let's try another one. Another thing we could do too is, you know, if you're trying to make those balls move that way, is right now you're kind of set up in the middle of the box. So could make it to where, even though you got that visual, it just might make it to where you kind of got to focus a little too much. So if we kind of push it to the right side of the box over here, you know, somewhere in this area, it doesn't need to be the extreme. It can, if you really want to work on it. But that kind of gives it to where now initially, as soon as you set up, your eyes are focusing more left, you know, which is going to make you have to move the ball more to the right. So let's go ahead and hit one there.
Okay.
Really getting that visual, getting that club out in front of us. A little straight one. So a good starting point, a little straight.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'd say the last thing you could probably incorporate, teeing the ball a little bit lower. So not only on the right side of the tee box, and not only the visualization of a hole or a shape to make it to where we want to go, is when we tee that ball up a little bit lower, because before you had it teed up yay high, as soon as we squeeze that thing a little lower, it makes us hit a little bit more down, and a little bit more down on the ball makes the path move a little bit more to the left. So let's try one more where we tee it up maybe half the height you've been teeing it up. And I'd say even more so down, just so you can, again, we're trying to exaggerate, so we're trying to get away from that kind of stuck under move.
Yeah.
And I think just with that tee height alone, you're going to understand, like, wow, I can't really hit up on this, so I actually got to go get it. So let's try to tee it up a little lower.
That makes sense. When you hit driver off the deck, it can't. I mean,
Can't hook it.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yep. Nice. That one was perfect. Perfect. So I'd say those are just a few things that we'll continue to do here as we move on holes. We'll try to find some more dogleg rights, or just try to force kind of a visual of that. But definitely the ball teeing up lower and more on the right side will kind of, for lack of better words, force that issue of getting that club out in front, so the path can move this way and we can get the ball moving that way. All right, let's go grab the